How does Megan Fox go from this to this? I've got the answers for you on this video today. My name is Dr. Anthony Youn and I'm known as America's Holistic Plastic Surgeon. And on this video, we're going to go over Megan Fox over the years. What plastic surgery do I think she may have had to look so incredible? Now, I need to let you know that I am not Megan's surgeon. I have not treated her, so everything that I'm stating in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. So let's start by taking a look at Megan Fox when she is 17 years old back in 2003. And this is who I consider to be the natural Megan Fox. As you can see, she is a natural beauty, and keep a snapshot of this picture in your mind because we're going to start seeing some changes. Now take a look at her just 4 years later. She is 21 years old. She is a star, and you can see she is a glamorous Hollywood actress. Now, if you look closely, her face appears to have undergone some minor changes. I do think that she may have had a little bit of Botox. This may have helped to kind of change the appearance of her eyebrows a bit. Also, if you look at her lips look fuller than they were back 4 years ago. Now, I think this is consistent with injections of a filler like Restylane. Her nose also looks like it's a bit shorter and a bit more refined. If you compare the two photos, you can see that that little bump that she had back when she was 17 on her nose appears to be gone. Her teeth also look to be a bit on the straighter side. She may have had veneers placed by then, and also take a look at her breasts. Her breasts appear to be very proportional to her body. I don't think that she has had breast implants at the time of this picture. Now let's move forward one more year and we can get a better look at her nose in this picture. And you can see that her nose definitely looks refined, especially when you compare it to 5 years before this. So I do think that she's had at least one rhinoplasty by the time of this picture. Her teeth also look perfect, once again, a potential sign of veneers. And now let's take a look at her breasts. Her breasts, for somebody who is real thin and in great shape like she is, are pretty round and full. This could be a sign that she had had recent breast augmentation utilizing implants. Now let's fast forward 2 more years. She's 24 years old, it is 2010, and I really think we're starting to see some of the changes in Megan's face that we are seeing today. Although she's never admitted to it and she has actually denied having plastic surgery, it does appear to me that she may have had injections of Botox to help smooth the wrinkles of her forehead and her frown lines. It also appears that she has had some filler injected into her cheeks, which elevate and lift them a bit, as well as in her lips. Let's compare her lips in this photo in 2010 to way back in 2003 when she was 17, and you can really see that her lips have changed shape. This is a very classic appearance of somebody who's undergone lip filler injections, like with Restylane. Now, has she had any other surgeries by this time? Well, I do believe she may have had 2 more facial cosmetic surgeries. It's not super obvious, but she may have undergone a buccal fat removal. This is a surgery where we remove a gumball-sized piece of fat from each cheek to help contour it in. She also appears to maybe have undergone a chin augmentation. If you compare her chin from 2010 back to 2003, you can see that her chin does look a bit more angular. Now, some of this may come with just general aging and fat loss in the face, but it also can potentially come from a silicone chin implant. Now, when I perform this operation, I typically do it by placing the implant through the inside of the mouth. That leaves no visible scar. If Megan Fox had a chin augmentation, I do wonder if she had it done that way. Now we're going to fast forward 4 years, and you can see that between 2010 and 2014, there doesn't appear to be a whole lot of changes. I do think that she's undergoing her regular injections of filler and Botox, and this is quite apparent when you look at her lips. She's beginning to look more and more like the Megan Fox that we know today in 2021. And let's take a peek at her. So take a peek at this picture of Megan Fox. Pretty crazy, right? Now we're looking at a lot of potential changes from 2014 to today in 2021. And I believe some of these are surgical. From the top, it appears that she may have had an endoscopic brow lift. If you take a look at her eyebrows, they do appear to be lifted and a bit more arched than they used to be. This operation is performed utilizing small little incisions behind the hairline, so you really can't see it at all. When you compare her nose in 2021 to her nose in 2014, it does look a bit shorter and a bit more refined. So I do believe that in that time period, she may have undergone a second rhinoplasty surgery. And a lot of people are wondering, why do her eyes look kind of squinty? Well, it's possible that she may have undergone a canthopexy. Now, there are a number of names for this procedure, from a fox eye surgery or a cat eye surgery, but essentially it's an operation where you take the corners of the eyelids and you move them up, making the eyes look a little more slanted. I also believe that she's undergoing regular injections of Botox and filler. You can see her lips look quite plump and her face is absolutely wrinkle-free, which is just not that common for a woman of her age. Now, nobody can argue that Megan Fox has one of the most rockin' figures in all of Hollywood, but I do believe that she may have undergone breast implant switch out, where she switched her potentially smaller breast implants for larger ones. So when you take all of this into account, I do think Megan Fox has probably had quite a few plastic surgeries. I think she's undergoing regular injections of filler. She has perfect skin, probably from a combination of great skincare products, chemical peels, laser treatments, and all the different things that you can easily do when you're a huge Hollywood star. Now, what will be really interesting is seeing how she looks 5 or 10 years from now, especially as she gets closer to the age of 40. And speaking of 40, what about Britney Spears? Take a peek at this video right up here where I analyze Britney Spears and the plastic surgery that I think she may have had over the years. And if you've been enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and always remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and only consider actual plastic surgery as a last resort.